But the main point is AEW is not focused, and we have to come to to this uh this truth that accept the fact that AEW is not trying to be any competition whatsoever to the WWE. Because if that was the case, Tony Khan would not be focused on dream matches. He wouldn't be focused on just wrestling. And that's what Tony Khan is, Tony Khan is more about appeasing to an indie fan base. Okay. AEW is just a major indie wrestling promotion. It's not an actual promotion like the WWE is. It's not on the same level. It's going to take a long time for Tony Khan to get to that point, to get to that level of the WWE. The WWE is about telling stories, about character development, right? It's about in-ring psychology. It's about connecting with the wrestler, right? There's more of a reason why these wrestlers are fighting one another. In AEW, there's not much explanation. It's just wrestling, 5-star matches. Dave Meltzer given this match 7 stars, 8 stars, and etc. It doesn't draw people in. Wrestling, as it has been proven, that great wrestling doesn't exactly draw people in. It doesn't. AEW is proving that wrestling does not draw people in. You got to create interesting storylines that the fans can connect with. If the fans aren't connecting with a wrestler, then that wrestler is ultimately failing. They can put on all the great matches they want, but if they lose the fans, if they lose the people, then ultimately they have failed. But Tony Khan is not going to change his status quo, his bottom line, because he's just an indie mark. That's all he is. He's a wrestling mark that happens to run a wrestling promotion with his father's money. That's the truth. And when you just make it all about wrestling, the company is going to take a downturn even further because there's no engagement. There's no reason for the people to tune in to watch. There's no reason for people to want to buy a ticket. I mean, if they see that Dynamite Collision has half-empty arenas, one side is filled, but the other side is empty, they're going to look at that and say to themselves, why would I want to attend a Dynamite show? Why would I want to attend a Collision show? Why? What's the point? If no one is attending these shows, why would I want to attend an AEW show? You get what I'm saying? Like, if they see that the whole arena is packed, there's a full house, then that means more people are going to want to come to the shows because the interest level is at an all-time high. Right now, AEW is at an all-time low when it comes to crowd engagement, when it comes to filling up these arenas. Now, they're killing it with the wrestling, okay? They have great wrestling. AEW is the best wrestling show on TV, and that's a fact. AEW is just known for its wrestling, and we have to come to this. We got to come to grips with this now. We can't expect AEW to grow anything past wrestling matches, great wrestling matches. We can't expect them to grow like how we expect them to. We have to just accept that this is AEW's limit at the end of the day. They are just a wrestling promotion that is centered around wrestling. No stories, no characters, no larger than life personalities. No. Why do you think the name of the promotion is All Elite Wrestling? Think about the name, All Elite Wrestling. The wrestling is elite, okay? You look at WWE, World Wrestling Entertainment. Knowing that it's a wrestling promotion, there's also entertainment involved, okay? There's entertainment that is mixed in with the wrestling. It's centered to, it's tailor made to entertain the audience. AEW is not tailor made to entertain the audience. It's all about wrestling. There is no drama. There is no characters. There is no larger than life personalities that you can connect to as a wrestling fan. So I've come to terms that AEW has no growth. Like this is it. This is as far as AEW is ever going to get. This is as far as they're ever going to get. Because they already set the bar, their own bar. They're not trying to compete with Raw and SmackDown. No, they're not trying to. They just want to book dream matches. And that gets old and tired after a while. Okay? But they are still a great wrestling promotion. Because why? They give the fans, their audience, what they want, which is wrestling. They're not going to give them anything else. Tony Khan is not going to bring anything else to the table except wrestling because he knows what his audience wants. Okay? It's also what he wants too because he's a wrestling mark at the end of the day. So that audience is only going to get good wrestling, great wrestling every single week. If you tune in to watch Dynamite and Collision, expect great wrestling. That is it. That is all you're going to get. So we just got to come to the terms that AEW's growth is very limited. And if you don't see it by now, then I don't know what product you're watching. I don't know what wrestling promotion you're watching. Because it seems to me that everything is all centered around wrestling.